ability to break the commandments of the Lord. So something has been able to intercept them. Okay, and that's what the Lord is crying out through the prophet Jeremiah, to bring his word forth onto that situation. So now when the mind is in low ebb, it's like the mind is like a transmitter. It sends out frequency waves, and it also receives. So it receives those lower entities, those jealous entities. Let me get more to what I want to say. So now the human mind has the ability to operate through the jealous entities. They are transmitting, they are receiving the same frequency as those jealous entities, and it takes over their mind. And the Lord complains about oppression, that his people are now in a state of oppression. The mind is low ebb, in low energy. It doesn't know greater things. And now it's in famine. It's in the Mount Seir with Esau. Okay, in the Moab and the Canaanites. Okay, so now the lower entities are transmitting through the human mind, and they're transmitting their jealousy. Okay, now let me come to the point of what I really want to say and why my eyes is red, and why I said I'm going to leave the Facebook for a while and focus on another situation. Something I found, right, and this is something I really want the MPs to hear me talk about, the European referendum. Yes, it's okay to debate, but still they're not telling us anything, because you know why? There's a jealousy there. Why? Because we're under this system of social tier. The working class, the middle class, and the upper class. It is such an ingrained vanity in us that we really don't know our true values, the true gifting, the true gem that lies within us, glowing inside of us. We really don't know it. We are governed by the conditioning of the mind, and according to the social stratification. And the two pinnacle of that is education and wealth. And education equates to wealth, and wealth equates to education. It's information, which is mocking the divine revelation that we should really be in our inheritance and in our existence. But we have been cast down. Okay, so now what I find, okay, and England and Great Britain and Europe cannot go forward whilst the mind is in a low ebb and allowing those jealous entities to transmit and affect the mind, and now the people act it out. And let me tell you again, let me get to the point here. I'm going to say what I want to say. And there you go, my recording wants to go off, but I'll say anyway. So what I have found here among the Europeans, okay, and I'm a black lady, I'm a black lady. I'm born in the UK. My parents are Caribbean people. They came over in the 50s. So I have partly English and Caribbean accent in me. I was brought up in the UK schools, the British schools. So I have the UK education in me. But something I have found is that, racism, the difference, white people and black people, there is a difference. And white people are having an issue in accepting black people, because they have a mindset in believing that black people don't have the same kind of authority as they do, and even the same kind of knowledge, or I won't say knowledge, information. Okay, it's so ingrained in them over the generations that it seems like it's normal, it's the universal truth. Okay, and black people, they have been so put down that they begin to look at the European as a master over them. Okay, now this is the issue I get here, is now they're trying to act like, yes, we can get along, white and black can get along. But then when you test it, you find that it's gone back to the old way, and I have only got 2 minutes. The grain, the true strain begins to show. And one of that is the same thing, talking about money and education. And what I found is that as a black person, whether it's in the workplace or just in the natural community, then if you as a black person show you can get along with the white person, but the moment that you show, and it's among the black people as well, because they have the oppression that the education and the wealth belongs to the Europeans. So you can get along with the white person until you show that you have an intelligence. Once you show that you have intelligence, suddenly all hell is let loose. You're not in your job anymore. The promotion you had is been
90
demoted.
seconds.
The home that you're living in has suddenly been taken away. The favors that you were having, the privilege that you was having in the European society has been taken from you. You see. So I ask the politicians to consider this before they take their vote, their ballot on Thursday. How are they going to deal with the mind that is at low ebb and that picks up the frequency of the jealous entities?
60 seconds.
Because no matter which side the vote flows, once the mind is in low tide, once the mind is in low potential energy, it won't matter. It will not matter. Okay? So I thank you all for your good and kind attention. I ask that you continue to check this space. This is Joycelyn Linton coming into the higher calling, and do check out my website www.comingthehighercalling.com. And I pray from this moment onward that the Spirit of God shall move upon the waters and say, let there be light, and jealousy shall be dispelled from the minds of people, both black and white, black within black, and social class within social class. Thus saith the Lord.
10
O merciful
seconds.
Lord, I pray to hear this prayer, and most of our issues will be resolved. I thank you for your good and kind attention. Until next time, bye.